right now I'm busy till another 20 minutes.
Look at this beautiful, beautiful world we live in with these beautiful light beams all over the place. Now today we're going to talk about, coming soon, we're going to bring a broadcast dealing with Breatharian baby boomers.
Baby boom.
We got great information to come out. Now the reason why we call it Breatharian baby boomers is because we're all babies in the universe. It ain't got nothing to do with the physical age like that. Everybody here is babies, but the knowledge is new, so we're picking it up now, and we're all like the baby boomer generation that's picking up the Breatharian knowledge. So in the future, you're going to see way more people living over 100 years old. You're going to see people, there's somebody born right now that's going to probably reach 500. He's probably a little baby now, don't even know it. The knowledge is here now, depending on what family he's born in. This isn't far-fetched. So we're bringing up our good series coming on dealing with Breatharian baby boomers.
Stay tuned in.
Stay tuned.
And we're going to talk about energy work. Let me see your energy. All that high electromagnetic energy. We can heal ourselves. We can heal others. Make a ball with the energy. And it's all around us and it's going through us. All through the body. You can use it for nourishment, use it for health.
And this is all in fun and play. You will not even know that you're becoming a breatharian.
This is
Just
awesome.
like that.
Working with the prana,
Yeah.
the chi, the ki, the ka. We're in the age of free energy.
Voila. See you soon.
A wonderful world. This is it. Happiness is inside, but it'll start radiating coming from outside. So once again, we're bringing up our broadcast soon, our webinar, and we're going to be pumping it every week at the same time, dealing with the Breatharian baby boomers. So stay tuned. La la. This is Elitom El-Amin, Breatharian. And today we're going to talk about the Breatharian Journey and self-control and fun. Now, some people, of course, like myself, says life is a journey. And some people say it's not a journey. Okay, that's everybody's perception, which is agreed upon. But the reason why I call this a journey, not only the Breatharian message, but life itself, because then the next thing that comes out of a person's mouth is, one day we're going to leave from here. That's what they say. And just imagine right now, if somebody gave you a plane ticket to some place you've never been before. It could be Egypt, it could be Switzerland, Morocco, the Amazon. You got this ticket, and you get to go on this trip. Now immediately, especially if you've never been there before, you'd be like, wow, I got this ticket to go there. So you're happy. And of course, you want to have a time of your life. You're about to go to a place you've never been before. So you want to really go have the experience of that place. Now, before you even go to that place, you'll probably try to talk to people who've been there before, or you'll try to get on Google the place. Because I did that when I was in the Navy. Hey, how's it going, brother? All right, having a good time.
Doing well?
Oh, yeah, lovely life. Oh, man. See, I'm on a trip, meeting people, having the time of my life. Now, listen at this. When I was in the Navy, of course, coming from being born in Pittsburgh, coming from Ohio, now I'm in San Diego and I'm in the Navy. Then all of a sudden, I get these orders to go to an island called Guam. I never heard of the place. The Micronesian Islands in the Pacific Ocean. That's where I'm going for my duty station. So I'm all excited. I'm about to go to a place I never heard of. I'm about to leave the country for the first time. But then I met this guy who been to Guam before, and he said, oh man, I was there. You're gonna have a bad time. I hated that place. I couldn't wait to leave. So my energy level just dropped. Oh my gosh. Oh man, I'm about to go to a place that's going to be terrible. But something in me said, no. As I was looking at the guy that was saying this, I quickly realized he wasn't me. Now, I'm not trying to be judgmental, but back then, I've always been an active type person and a good personality of magnetism. And this guy's energy level was very, very low, sort of like the nerdish type, you know, not no put down or nothing, but he wasn't a go-getter. So I didn't let that get me down. But fortunately, I met a guy who said, oh, you got some good duty. 2 different opinions about the same place. He'd been there before. You're going to have a good time. You're going to go see a whole lot. So that's what really picked me up. So when I got to Guam, right now, that's in my memory. Right now, I was stationed there for 2 years in my past, and I'll never forget that place. I had the time of my life, but it was up to me. Everybody who went there, again, did not have a good time. And again, I remember my first time ready to go to Egypt. I said, I'm this close, I'm going to jump over to Egypt. And I met a woman and said, oh, I've been to Egypt before, but it really wasn't all that. But of course, I wasn't going to let that hold me back. That's you. When I went there, I had the time of my life. And then when I get back and told her about it, this is what she said. Wow, I should have took more advantage of the place when I was there. So that means she understood that she'd been there, but there was something in her at that time where her good time wasn't Egypt, it was her. So I said all that to say this, that as you are here on planet Earth, you are that spirit that got a ticket to come here, to have a good time. But it's up to you. You got that ticket to come here, you're here now. The whole world, your experience, wherever you at, is your vacation. But it's up to you on how you're gonna have this memory on this journey in your vacation. Wow. This is something, ain't it? So some people you meet here on earth, it ain't got nothing to do with what you got, money. Some people you meet is having a good time because they understand they're on a journey. It don't matter where you at, what you own. We're not from here. They're having a good time on a journey. And there's some people, no matter what you give them, where you take them, they're having a bad time on earth, but it's up to them. They're having a bad time. There's even a girl here in India I just met. And she said she was in Kentucky somewhere in America, working in a barmaid. And she decided one night, India popped in her mind. Right? She took that journey. And she's here right now with me. You know, we run into each other every once in a while. She's having the time of her life. She got the idea. And me and her was talking about these people who do travel to India, because we met them too, who was having a bad time. But it was their perception. You don't know where you're going to be back here, wherever you go. But this is where a counselor told a group of men that was in prison one time. He started out the conversation like this. He said, one thing for sure that we all can agree upon is that you're not always going to be behind these bars in prison. You're going to leave here one way or another. Whether if it be through that door. No, you're going through that door. Whether if it's walking or you're leaving in a body bag. So it's the same way. This is why you're in a journey here. You should have the best time ever. And the Breatharian knowledge, see, this is what it's saying. It is building up self-control so you won't get caught up in an illusion. This is just a trip, a journey. It's disciplining you. Say, for instance, the first time where I really went on a 24-hour fast. Man, I was really getting my mind to it, to go a day without food. You know, it was scary. Can I do it? Well, I've seen other people who was already doing it. I'm going to do it too. So, of course, it had its challenges. But when I made it through that day, it built up my confidence that now I knew I can do it. I knew I could do one day. And especially I saw other people who can do it. If they can do it, I can do it. But I got to start out where I'm at. So, of course, I made sure I had a good meal before I started. And when the fast was over, I know we'd like to talk safety precautions and stuff, but I was waiting on my favorite restaurant to have my favorite dish because I understood I'm on a journey and I'm having a good time. Now, the breatharian knowledge is here to build self-control in you so you won't hurt yourself on your journey. You need self-control in all things that you do so that you can have a better time here. Other than that, you'll get locked in, unable to move energy, feeling stagnant. You'll become depressed and you will hate the journey of life. This is what we're talking about. You will hate the journey of life. I don't care if you're in a back road somewhere. This is your first time here. You in life. This is something. You should be having a good time. You should be having fun also. So I just put a post on social media saying, now there's one level when you start growing spiritually. You got everybody participating in different things. And this knowledge is not meant to put you in a closet somewhere where you cannot communicate with people no more. You have to run away from family. Everybody's not on my vibration, doing all that crying. It's best to learn how to go participate, but differently. When you learn to participate, you ain't got to do what everybody else do. That's what they're doing. You ain't even got to judge what they're doing. Listen at that. And you can come out of there having a good time on your journey. That's why when I travel to so many places, I meet so many friends. I got friends in Egypt right now, and they got nothing to do with their diet change, what they're doing, what their habits. They miss me. They can't wait till I get back, and I said, I'll be there. We're friends. I didn't judge them because I learned how to participate without having to do what they do. Without having to judge them. You need to quit that. You need to do that. And all that's going to do is make you be bad when you can't be with nobody no more. You with yourself again. Stop being a boring person and have fun in life, because as soon as you start judging other people's trips or their journey, that's their trip and journey. If that's what they feel they having fun doing, that's what they having fun doing. Because I did the same thing. See, back when I was traveling in all those places, like Guam and stuff, I didn't have no diet changes, but I had a good time because, you understand, I was doing just what I wanted to do. If I wanted to go party, I party. If I wanted to go eat the biggest pizza and go get another one, I did it. With no regrets. You understand? That's why you don't want to be judging other people because they're having a good time on it, especially if they're having a good time. Oh, look at the rain coming. Listen to the good Arabian Sea. So the Breatharian Journey again. It is to build self-control so you can have a better time on this journey. That's why on the underlying theme they say it's not about eating or not eating. See, even when martial arts was started, they gave it the knowledge to people who was already dedicated in the meditation, in prayer. That's the people they gave it to. But they gave it to those people too because they were sitting there doing so much meditating and so much praying, they was letting their physical bodies get destroyed. So you need a balance. You need to take care of this vessel because if you're going to have a good journey, it's going to be through this vessel. That's spirituality. I don't care if you talk to somebody in Pluto. What that got to do with here on Earth? This is real. This is spirituality. Spirituality now is dealing with metaphysics. We got a new word for it. It's the higher physical. You're dealing with invisible forces that is fueling the physical body, that is fueling physical matter. But you are on a journey to have the best time ever. Look at me. I'm in the rain right now. Am I crying? This is my first time here. I'm on a journey. I don't know when I'm going to be back. But when I do know, when this be in my memory, where I'm somewhere else, I'm going to be like, oh yeah, when I was there, I had a good time. I was out in the monsoon. I was doing this. I was running all over the place. I was saying hi to everybody. I met so many friends. I had a good time. That's what the Breatharian Journey is. If you're having a bad time, you ain't on the Breatharian Journey. You on something else. This is not to beat up on yourself, to become something. This is so you can what? Give yourself longevity and self-discipline and control so you can have a better time in life. If you're in a marriage, have a good marriage. Don't blame it on them. That's part of your journey. You should wake up and say, ooh, baby, you look good today. Ooh, you look fine. Oh, I'm so glad I married you. That'll cut the steam right there. And if they still don't like it, so what? That was your experience to say that. Oh man, did I say that? I enjoy being single. I just had to duck somebody not too long ago. I don't see the purpose of it. But don't you get lonely? No. I'm a free man. Look at these beautiful leaves. I'm having a good time. Look at this. And then where I grew up at, all right, in Ohio. When I went back there last year, I looked at the place and said, man, I grew up here. This is awesome. I enjoyed it now more than ever before. The whole world is beautiful. But when you get to complaining and all this other stuff, you don't have the breatharian message. You are gaining self-control. Because this is your vehicle. This is all mental. The mental body is your vehicle on how you're enjoying life. Now, isn't this awesome? I'm having an adventure. Look at this. Oh, man. Somebody said, where are you? I'm in Mumbai, Elitom. Yeah, I said Mumbai, Elitom. Mumbai, India, during the monsoon season. Right now I'm hiding up under a tree, trying to get out of this rain. I'm still getting soaked though, but it's all right. I'm having a good time. Oh man. But again, keep up the good work, keep moving on, and stop making spirituality so mythical, so spooky, where you're sitting in the closet, you ain't even enjoying your trip. Why would you take a trip and go sit in the closet? Have a nice day. This is Elitom El-Amin. Peace and blessings.